The 16 breathing exercises. These exercises are taken from the Anapanasati Sutra on mindful breathing. There are 16 exercises in all. The first 4 are to take care of our body. The second set of 4 exercises takes care of our feelings. The third set of 4 focuses on the mind, and the fourth set focuses on the objects of the mind. Although the first set of exercises is primarily for taking care of and healing the body, when you do them, you also produce pleasure, freedom, and joy in your mind, and at the same time, because the body is always manifesting together with feelings in the mind. Sita. The mind can be described as being made up of particles like the drops of water in a river, called mental formations. Each drop of water in the river of the mind is a mental formation. Mindfulness, concentration, loving-kindness, and insight are all mental formations. The fourth set focuses on objects of the mind because a mental formation always have their objects. To be angry is always to be angry at something. To love means to love someone or something. Breathing exercise set 1. Breathing in, I am aware of my in-breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my out-breath. Description. This very simple exercise can help you to let go of your thinking, your worries, and fear. It gives you a lot of freedom right away. Breathing in, I follow my in-breath all the way through. Breathing out, I follow my out-breath all the way through. Following your in-breath and out-breath closely, being aware of each one all day, all the way through as if following a line with your finger. Breathing like that, not only are you aware of your breath, you are fully concentrating on that breath. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing in, I am calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body, releasing the tension, and releasing is a source of happiness. Breathing exercise set 2. Breathing in, I feel joy. Breathing out, I feel joy. We can make use of mindfulness to bring in a feeling of joy any place, any time. Breathing in, I feel happy. Breathing out, I feel happy. Mindfulness helps us to recognize the many conditions of happiness we already have. Breathing in, I am aware of a painful feeling. Breathing out, I'm aware of a painful feeling. When a painful feeling or emotion manifests, we should be there to take care of it. With mindfulness, we recognize the pain, embrace it, and bring relief. Breathing in, I calm my painful feeling. Breathing out, I calm my painful feeling. This exercise calms body and mind and makes them peaceful. Body, mind, feelings, and the breath are unified. Breathing exercise set 3. Breathing in, I am aware of my mind. Breathing out, I am aware of my mind. The river of mind flows day and night. Mental formations take turn manifesting. We are there in recognizing them as they arise, stay for some time, and go away. Breathing in, I make my mind happy. Breathing out, I make my mind happy. Breathing in, I concentrate my mind. Breathing out, I concentrate my mind. Breathing in, I liberate my mind. Breathing out, I liberate my mind. We glade in the mind by inviting the good seeds to manifest. The landscape of the mind becomes pleasant. We maintain awareness on the object of our concentration. Only concentration can liberate us from notions and bring insight. With this exercise, we untie all the knots in the mind. Calmly we observe the mind in all its subtlety, to free ourselves from such obstacles, sadness and anxiety about the past and future, and confusion and misperception in the present. Breathing exercise set 4. Breathing in, I observe the impermanent nature of all dharmas. Breathing out, I observe the impermanent nature of all dharmas. Breathing in, I observe the disappearance of desire. Breathing out, I observe the disappearance of desire. Breathing in, I observe cessation. Breathing out, I observe cessation. The concentration on impermanence is a deep and wonderful path of meditation. It's a fundamental recognition of the nature of all exists. Everything is in endless transformation, and all things are without an independent self. Seeing the true nature of our desire and the objects of desire, we know that happiness doesn't lie in attaining those objects or in our hopes for future accomplishments. We observe clearly the impermanent nature of all things. They are coming into being and fading away. Cessation means cessation of all the erroneous notions and ideas that keep us from directly experiencing the ultimate reality, and cessation of the suffering that's born from ignorance. Then we can be in touch with the wonderful true nature of the way things are. Breathing in, I observe letting go. Breathing out, I observe letting go. This exercise helps us look deeply into giving up desire and attachment, fear and anger. We don't let go of reality, we let go of our wrong perceptions about reality. The more we let go, the happier we become. Okay, now we move on to the second set of the breathing exercises. Well, that was actually all. So, I highly recommend practicing that, relaxing, being content, and maintaining the time periods 5 minutes to into 10, into 15, 20, 25, 30, and so on. They will be very beneficial, those breathing exercises will. And now I'm going to do a summary of the sets of those exercises. The first exercise is mindfulness of our breathing. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Bringing our awareness to our breathing, we stop all the thinking and focus only on our in and out breath. The second exercise is breathing in, I follow my in breath all the way through. Breathing out, I follow my out breath all the way through. This exercise focuses and concentrates the mind. We follow our in breath and out breath from beginning to end without interruption. The third exercise is breathing in, I'm aware of my body. Breathing out, I'm aware of my body. We remember we have a body and we don't cling. We bring awareness to our body, reuniting body and mind. As you breathe in and out, becoming aware of your body, you may notice tension and pain that you may release and be content with. You allow tension and strain to accumulate in your body that may be starting place for any number of illnesses. Motivate to release these tensions. Release them. Release the tension in my body. Breathing out, I release the tension in my body. Or breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body. We may need some insight that can help us release the tension and calm the body. The second set of 4 exercises, with the fifth exercise, you go from the realm of the body to the realm of feeling and you generate joy. Breathing in, I am aware of the feeling of joy. A mindfulness practitioner is able to generate joy and happiness. It's not so hard. There's a little difference between joy and happiness. Joy still has some of the element of excitement and anticipation in it. In happiness, there is ease and freedom. Alright, so the fifth and sixth exercises represent the art of happiness and how to generate joy and happiness for the sake of your enjoyment and your healing, yours and others. Share. The next 2 exercises are to recognize and take care of the pain that is there. The seventh is breathing in, I'm aware of the painful feeling in me. When a painful feeling rises, the practitioner knows how to use mindfulness to handle it. You don't allow the painful feeling to overwhelm you or push you to react in a way. There is no problem, your reaction is the problem. That creates suffering for yourself and for others. Breathing in, be aware of the painful feeling in me. Breathing out, do so as well. Do not be afraid. We're afraid of being overwhelmed by the pain, so we always seek to run away from it. There's loneliness, fear, anger, and despair in us. Mostly we try to cover up by consuming. There are those of us who go and look for something to eat. Others turn to television, intoxicants and such. But face reality, being sober, have progress, be a warrior. According to this teaching and practice, we do the opposite. We go home to ourselves and take care of the pain. Okay, the third set of 4 exercises. The ninth exercise is breathing in, I am aware of the activities of my mind. Breathing out, I'm aware of the activities of my mind. We continue to breathe mindfully. We recognize mental formations when they arise, and we call them by their true names, such as anger or joy. The 10th is to gladden the mind, to get in touch with the wholesome seeds that are there in the soil of our mind, and water them so they can manifest as mental formations or zones of energy that make us happy. We do this for our own benefit and for the benefit of our loved ones. The 11th exercise is concentrating our mind, and the 12th is liberating the mind. Concentration, which is samadhi in Sanskrit, is a powerful force that you can generate to make a breakthrough, to see clearly where there is an understanding true nature. The object can be a pebble, leaf, cloud, or you can be anger or fear. Anything can be the object of your concentration. I think scientists also practice concentration. The final set of 4 exercises. The 13th exercise is the concentration on impermanence. With the insight of impermanence, we see the interdependent and selfless nature of all that exists, that nothing has a separate independent self, but does in a sense. With the 14th exercise, we recognize the true nature of desire and see that everything is already in the process of coming into being and disintegrating. With this insight, we no longer hold on to any object of desire, because desires cause suffering. There's my battery is low. Or see any phenomenon as changeless in a separate entity. With the 15th exercise, we look into the nature of our ideas and notions and release them. When we're no longer grasping at notions, we experience the freedom and joy that comes from the cessation of illusion. The 16th exercise helps us further shed light on desire and attachment, fear and anxiety, hatred and anger, and let them go. Our tendency is to think that if we let them go, we'll lose things that make us happy, but the opposite is true. The more we let go, the happier we become. Letting go doesn't mean we let go of everything. We don't let go of reality, but we let go of our wrong ideas and wrong perceptions about reality. Hope you guys enjoy, practice well, and cultivate. May all love all.